Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? This is Illa Lynn, and thanks for stopping by my channel, Everything Spiritual. Disclaimer, all readings are for entertainment purposes only, so enjoy. Hi, everyone. How y'all doing today? This is Illa Lynn, and today I'm going to do the full moon in Leo reading. The full moon in Leo takes place on the 25th of January, and this is the first full moon of 2024. And this is also this is the full moon in Leo, and this is also a full moon that comes with some lessons in humility, some lessons in healing, and then just learning some lessons in general. So this is a full moon of lessons and healing. Leo is ruled by the sun. So Leo is a sign that's associated with being prideful, seeking attention, being egotistical. And then also during this full moon, you have Leo, the full moon in Leo, clashing with the planet of Jupiter. And Jupiter is a planet of expansion, of good luck. So with the full moon in Leo clashing with the planet of Jupiter, it can cause some problems with your ego can develop or can come to the surface during this full moon in Leo. The lessons in humility that come with this full moon are associated with just being humble. And being humble is probably the opposite of being egotistical. And since you know this full moon in Leo is definitely dealing with the ego, by Leo being ruled by the sun, Spirit is asking you during this time to just stay humble and keep your ego in check. Also, it's a time of healing with this full moon in Leo. So if you've been someone who you have been pushed around, or you've allowed other people to put you down, or you've put yourself down, this full moon in Leo is a time for you to stand up for yourself. And then the lessons to be learned during this full moon are basically lessons dealing with having your ego, having an overinflated sense of self, maybe being more selfish during this time. So the message or lesson is to balance that. The lesson is to practice humility. So let's see what's going on with this full moon in Leo. The decks I'm using are the Deviant Moon Tarot, the Moonology Oracle, and this is a Moonology Oracle deck, and this one is the Oracle of the Queen Moon. All right, under the situation with this full moon in Leo, we have the card Growth. Under the expectation, there's the card Balance. Under the hidden influences, we have the card Will. Under the advice, there's the card Fruition. And under the outcome, we have faith. So for some of us during this full moon in Leo, the situation is growth. And here you see this is a bird's nest, and that's an egg. And then the tree trunk has grown from the egg. So this has a few different meanings, but for this reading and with regards to growth, this card shows someone being stuck or restricted. As you can see, the roots are kind of wrapped around the egg in a way that it's constricted. And then you have the time here. So this card is saying that it's time to get unstuck. For some of us during this full moon in Leo, we have areas in our life where we're not satisfied. We don't feel like we're growing. We don't feel like the situation is getting any better. We feel stuck. So this card is asking you to look at your current situation and accept where you are. Accept that you're stuck, but also it's a time for you to move on. It's a time for you to create change so that you can become unstuck. So the situation for a lot of us during this full moon in Leo is to get unstuck. Look at areas of our life where we feel stagnant, and it's time to get unstuck. The clarifier for that is the 2, and this is in the major arcana. This is the High Priestess. So this card is dealing with intuition. So as you look at those areas of your life where you feel that you're stuck, or you can't move forward, or you're not succeeding, use your intuition when deciding on what's the best path to take to get moving, to create change. An additional clarifier for that card is out of bounds, the boundaries moon. So in getting unstuck, you have to also set healthy boundaries. We need to set healthy boundaries that will prevent us from getting in the situation that we're currently in. When you set boundaries, you tend not to go overboard. You tend to stay within whatever parameters are set. So with the growth card and change, set those healthy boundaries and stay within the boundaries. Under the expectation, we have the card balance. And this is a waning moon. And with balance, you have the lady. And this is a balance of mind, body, and spirit. With the waxing gibbous moon and the waning, this is a waning moon. The waning moon is when the moon goes from the full moon all the way down to the new moon. So it's essentially letting go or releasing. So with this, under the expectations for this full moon in Leo, you're expected to balance your mind, body, and spirit. So after you, in balancing mind, body, and spirit, then that allows you to look at the various areas of your life and see where they need to be balanced. This is also a time of self-reflection, because in order to assess something and determine what state is in, you have to observe it. You have to sit back and just watch and see what areas are in balance in your life. What areas in your life are you having difficulty or problems? And with bringing balance into your life, it allows you to have peace. And it's a lot easier to have harmony and peace in your life when you have peace. Vice, having that feeling of being overwhelmed because you have areas in your life that may be out of whack. The clarifier for that is the Four of Pentacles. And this is a card of greed and hoarding. There's like a king figure here, and you see he's hoarding. He's holding on to his coins. And then this looks like some kind of demonic angel of death or something. It looks like it's the angel is guiding him into the fire. And it could be the fires of hell or something. But the point is, when setting boundaries, you have to let go of anything that is an imbalance. And greed is an example of something being imbalanced. Selfishness is a symbol, or selfishness is when there's an imbalance also. An additional clarifier for that is cut your losses, moon in detriment. When the moon is in detriment, that's when it's at its weakest point. And then we have a Capricorn there in the background, which you know Capricorns are very stubborn, among other things. But when setting balance in your life, you're going to have to cut your losses. You're going to have to look at the various areas of your life and let go of what is not in balance. And of course, that also goes with let go of things that no longer serve you anymore. Under the hidden influences, we have the card Will. And this is the waxing gibbous moon. So this is when the moon is growing. So this is a great time when the waxing moon is a great time to set your intentions of manifestation. But also, this waxing moon under the hidden influences, you have will. This is shortened for having willpower. This is a card of action. It could be considered a card of passion also. Because through taking action and having that passion, having that desire to accomplish whatever it is you've set your intentions on, it allows you to persevere. It creates determination, allows you to exceed. So your hidden influence with harnessing and using this full moon in Leo is to exercise willpower as you take actions and become persistent as you as you use this full moon and Leo's energy, and also as you're growing, as you're letting go of things that no longer serve you, as you're cutting your losses. The clarifier for the Will card is the Fool. And this is simply a card of new beginnings, a new journey. As you set your intentions and as you take action with a little passion and a little willpower, it allows you to attract, it allows you to accomplish that which you've set your intentions on. And it is a journey, a new beginning. It allows you to start a new journey, a new chapter. An additional clarifier for that is slow it down. So this card is asking you to take some time and just slow things down, slow down the pace. Make sure that you're balanced. Make sure that your outward actions reflect your inner intentions. Under the advice, there's the fruition card. And this card is about manifestation. This card is about harvesting. This is the harvest moon. And she has a harvest of some sort on her head. And although this is a card of fruition, it's also symbolic of fruition. You have the head, the eyes, which the mind is behind the eyes, and you form some type of intention, a goal, or desire, and then this is it coming to fruition. That's the thoughts coming together. That's all the pieces coming together so that you can manifest that which you desire. And also knowing that you have fruition, which is manifestation, or as it says, the harvest moon, that lets you know that whatever plan or goal that you have set out to accomplish, or whatever intention you've set for yourself, is going to come to fruition. So just have gratitude for your accomplishments and the success of the growth, having success in keeping balance of mind, body, and spirit. The clarifier for the fruition card is the Ace of Swords. And this is an angel. I see the wings in the background. And this is about defending and protecting those dreams, those thoughts, those desires, those intentions that have come to fruition. Having the Ace of Swords, this allows you to have the courage and the determination and the strength to protect that which you've created. An additional clarifier is the Exalted Moon, self-regulation. The exalted moon is when the moon is at its strongest point. And then this is represented by Taurus the bull. So in addition to having a setting intention and cultivating and manifesting that which you desire, you have to also put into place self-regulations. So, and this could be associated with just being disciplined, having follow through, keeping everything in balance, not displaying excessive behavior. So as you have your goals or dreams or desires or whatever it is that you're trying to come to fruition, just make sure that you have self-discipline. You regulate yourself. You regulate your actions in a manner that is in alignment with your intentions or what you're setting out to accomplish. Under the outcome, we have faith. And this is a very interesting picture. It's represented by the worm moon. And this looks like someone who has a lot of dreams, desires, possibly intentions, things that this person would like to come to pass. But just as a woman is pregnant with a child in her belly, this card is someone who is pregnant with a lot of ideas, a lot of intentions. And it's just a matter of the situation being conducted conducive. The situation being compatible for the intentions, the thoughts, the dreams, and desire to come to fruition, for her to give birth to them, per se. And between here, which is just nurturing the idea till it actually coming to pass, till it actually manifesting in the present, a lot can happen. You can have ups, downs, setbacks, discouragements. And that's when we have the faith card. So in order for you to set your intentions and manifest the outcome that you desire, you must have faith. And you definitely have to have faith when you have times of adversity, when things seem to be going wrong, or even when you feel a little hopeless because you cannot predict, or you cannot wrap your mind around your intentions coming to fruition. Maybe it's something that you feel is out of your reach. But Spirit wants you to know to just keep the faith. Faith is the substance of hope. It's the evidence of things that are unseen that you believe in. So have faith. Keep your faith. A clarifier for that is the Six of Swords. And this card is about moving, changing, going from a bad situation to a better situation. So with having faith, you will be able to change your circumstances by setting intentions and allowing those intentions to manifest and being patient while they manifest. It will allow you to change your circumstances from bad to better. An additional clarifier for that is the new moon card. Beginnings, new beginnings. In following Spirit's guidance, you will be able to create a new beginning for yourself. You'll be able to release the stagnation in areas of your life where you feel blocked. You'll be able to establish balance of mind, body, and spirit, and let go of things that no longer serve you. And then you're going to have the willpower and the passion to take action. And as you take action, that's going to create a new beginning. And also, as you are setting the willpower, make sure you slow it down so that you are able to make sure that your outward actions are reflective of your inner intentions. And then you have the fruition. Having the patience to cultivate and nurture your intentions, your goals, dreams, and desires, and then allowing them to come to fruition. And regulate yourself with boundaries so that you're able to stay focused on that which you're seeking to come to fruition, and then have faith and know that your circumstances are going to change. Have faith in knowing that you're going to go from whatever situation you're in now, from bad to better, and it's going to be a new beginning. The additional messages for this reading are, we have the full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. And that could fall under having a balance of mind, body, and spirit. And then we have nothing is yet set in stone, the mutable moon. You have the skill sets and the tools to create the life that you desire. You have the tools to co-create the life that you desire. And then lastly, we have prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So this is a very exciting time. It's a very electrifying energy that is associated with this full moon in Leo. Have a wonderful day, and as always, namaste.